Hey guys, what is up? And today we're going to talk about the next big thing, Samsung Galaxy S10 and whatever we know about it so far. It's official, the Samsung Galaxy S10 will be unveiled on the 20th February 2019, a week before MWC. Along with that, we also have confirmation of the fact that the Galaxy F, or most likely known as Samsung's first foldable phone, will also be released alongside the Galaxy S10. Now let's get into the specifics. The Samsung Galaxy S10 this time around will have 4 models. Yes, 4 models, in which one is going to be the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite, or as to some leaks, the S10e. Then there's going to be the Galaxy S10, the normal version. After that there will be the Galaxy S10 Plus, and then the special model, which will be the S10, the 5G model S10, which will be with 5G connectivity. Now what we know that is confirmed regarding the design is that all of the S10 models will host the same design language, which is the punch hole camera design, which is also known as Infinity O according to Samsung, in which the front camera is going to be on top of the right corner of the display, and this is going to be the first phone to host this design with an OLED display, since as of right now only Samsung has the resources, as all of the S10s will have an edge display except the S10 Lite, which will feature a flat OLED screen. As for the sensors, they are most probably going to be embedded into the screen of the S10, whereas leaks of screen protectors provide evidence that the earpiece will be squeezed on top of the display. As for the display sizes of the Galaxies, has been confirmed by Ice Universe, who is a trustable leaker on Twitter, that the S10 Lite will come at 5.75 inches, the normal S10 will come at 6.11 inches, the S10 Plus will come at 6.44 inches, the S10 5G version will come at 6.66 inches, and a new addition is the Galaxy Note 10, which will be the largest Galaxy phone ever, with its display size being 6.75 inches. As the screen to body ratio is going to be heavily increased from the S9 Plus's 83.6% screen to body ratio to 93% screen to body ratio, which is a massive leap. As we also have a live leak of the Beyond one, which is the Galaxy S10, which confirms the edge display as well as a single front facing camera, which is implemented in the punch hole design of the Samsung Galaxy S10. As alongside that, the battery sizes have also been leaked for all 4 of the S10s, which tell us that the S10 Lite will have a 3100 mAh battery cell, the S10 will have a 3500 mAh battery cell, the S10 Plus will have a 4000 mAh battery cell inside of it, and the S10 5G version is rumored to have 5000 mAh of battery. And according to another leak from Ice Universe, suggests that the S10 Plus will have a 7.8mm thick body, which compared to the Note 9's 8.8mm thick body is mind-blowing, considering the fact that it will also have the same amount of battery inside it. So Samsung is really pushing the limits here. One of the most highlighted feature of Galaxy S10 is that ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner, which is developed by Qualcomm. This feature won't be available on the S10 Lite because Samsung had to cut corners somewhere on it. So instead of an in-display fingerprint scanner, you will be seeing a side fingerprint scanner, which will be embedded into the power button of the phone. This type of fingerprint scanner has already been implemented on the Galaxy J6 Plus and the Galaxy A7 2018. Another rumor is that the Galaxy S10 might also feature a 3D face scanner, which is not perfectly confirmed, but it is there out in the wild, with the possibility of having a time of flight sensor. As for the internals, there will be 2 variants. The global version will have the Exynos 9820 on board, which is an 8nm process based chip, and for the US market, the Snapdragon 855 will be on board, as it is a 7nm process chip. As for the RAM, according to leaks, Samsung will increase the entry point from 4GB RAM to 6GB RAM on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite. There's also been a rumor that the 5G version will have 12GB of RAM, which according to me is necessary, since it is known that 5G requires a lot of power to be on board on the phone, which is why I think it would be logical, since it has also been leaked that it will have 5000 mAh of battery. As for the internal storage, it is expected to have UFC 3.0 storage, which is going to be a great, as it is vastly improved from the previous generation UFC 2.1, which is comparatively very fast in all the installing times and all, moving of data and all. As for the base storage on the S10, the base storage this time around is going to be 128GB of storage, which is very good. As for the S10 Plus, there is going to be a 1 TB version as well, and of course there will be expandable storage on board as well in the form of the micro SD card support. Another great thing about the S10 will be that it will be carrying the headphone jack, which was under conspiracy after Samsung removed it on the mid-range Galaxy A8s, but the headphone jack is still live on the flagship yet. The Samsung Galaxy S10 will also feature the similar feature present on the Mate 20 Pro, that is the reverse charging. Yes, Samsung will implement this on their flagship S10, as they will be both naming this as Power Share, which will also be available on the S10 Lite, which is very cool to bring something on their Lite version. Now this time as well, Samsung will up their camera game by increasing the number of camera lenses, as it is expected on the Lite version S10 to have 2 cameras on the back, which is highly possible that they will feature the variable aperture camera as on the S9 Plus, and as on the front there will be a single lens camera, which is why it will have a small hole at the front in the top right corner. Now for both Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus, there will be 3 cameras at the back. We'll have the setup of one standard lens, a wide angle lens, and a telephoto zoom lens, as low light performance will be heavily increased, which could be said courtesy of the XDA developers leak, which they have leaked an important feature of the S10 cameras, that is the night mode, which is in the coding shows that how it will be implemented, meaning that there is going to be a night mode present on the S10s, which is a great feature to have since it will be powered by an NPU chip inside of the Exynos version. As for the front cameras of the S10 and S10 Plus, the S10 will have a single front facing camera, and the S10 Plus will have dual front facing cameras, due to which it will have a pill shape cut out on the front. Now if you thought that 3 cameras on the back was good enough, then just prepare yourself for an overkill, as the S10 5G version will have in total 6 cameras. Yes, 6 cameras, you heard me right. 2 on the front like the S10 Plus, but 4 on the back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it will have 4 cameras on the back, which is quite insane. And of course the camera performance will be out of whack, as the pricing for the S10 Lite can be expected to be around $650 to $750. The S10 could cost around $850. The S10 Plus is expected to cost around $950, where the price could go up with different storage models, whereas the S10 5G model could be expected to cost more than the S10 Plus, presumably around $1200. So guys, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech videos. Do let me know which model would you guys go for. Personally, I think the S10 Lite could be a great phone with its specs and its cost, whereas if you don't consider the price that much, then the S10 5G version is looking quite promising and a great dream phone.